Guys, welcome back to the garden. Hopefully you can hear me okay. It's a really nice Tuesday today. It is kind of windy, but we're going to try to get out today and do some stuff in the yard. So since the last time we chat, I added another project to the yard that is more about privacy and beauty, and kind of closing in the space so that I can try to get some concealment in the yard. So that is primary goal number one today, is to finish off this bed. I've got some other ideas that I want to do in this bed, but we're just setting the foundation today. And then after I freeze, or after our last chance of freeze, I'll come back out and do some other stuff. In addition to that, I have a few more plants that need to go in the ground, and just some stuff around here. So in the side bed, I found my Miss Molly butterfly bush, so I'm likely going to try to put her in the ground. I have another plant over there that I'm going to show you that I think is going to be an excellent addition to that bed. And she's going to be just about done until after our last third of frost, and we can put some annuals over there. But today, I think we're going to try to get this privacy thing done along the back fence. We may dig the bed for the tropicals. I'm not really in a rush with the tropicals because our last threat of frost hasn't passed, and our 10-day has like one night in the 30s. And I want them to be as pretty as possible when they come out. So I'm not rushing with that bed, but we might do the prep work for the bed. Bring them out while it's warm, but keep it where I can take them in when it gets cool overnight. I don't know if we're going to make it to that today. So let's hop into trying to knock this stuff out. I'm going to show you what we're doing first, and then we're going to get to work. All right, so along this fence line, we have the woods back there, which is pretty cool, but people let their kids play back there, and I'm all for it. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. It's just that when they're back there, I still want to feel like I'm getting hugged in my yard, because kids are nosy, you know. And when I'm in the backyard, I ain't trying to be social. And we got some social kids around here. Everybody knows us, and they like to play. And sometimes I want to play when I'm in my backyard. So I am putting this up so that we can kind of create some privacy back here from when stuff is going on. It's not often, but it's often enough where I'm like, nope. Let's close it up. And our bedroom window is right there. So I want to kind of just close things in. So to do that, from a foundation standpoint, to start, I'm going to add a vine. So I've got this beautiful Tangerine Beauty Crossvine. I found it at my nursery right next door to my house. It's not invasive, but it grows really aggressively. And the tendrils, like the vines, can get up to 30 feet long. So my goal is to vine it across this back fence and let it fill in to create like an evergreen wall of privacy, because it is semi-evergreen here. And then we've got some sweet viburnum that actually get really tall. So long-term goal, these can get 10 to 20 feet tall. So my goal is to plant them now, let them grow over the next few years, trim them up to the fence line, and let them grow in this space. We'll maintain this oak tree behind us and then underplant it with some other stuff when the time comes. But for now, I have 2 of those to get the party started, and then I'm going to fill in this space with some annuals. It's a very small window of sun right here, so I'm going to have to be smart about how I plant this up. And then back here behind the fence line, we actually planted one of the Leland cypress. This spot gets sun, and I'm going to show you where the sun comes from, because you might be wondering why I'm planting under this tree. But this side gets sun because we are directly north to south facing. So in the summertime, the sun is up here. Like you can already see it kind of back here, and it goes from east to west. So that sun, when it gets here, like pummels back here. You can see it coming in already. So this spot I'm not really concerned about. Even when the trees grow in, because of the direction of the sun, we still get that sun all the way up to where this crossvine is. I still have a little space that I want to fill in back here. Just 3 more shrubs, and I'm thinking about mountain hydrangeas right there. We're not going to do that today. We're actually going to go all the way to here, maybe to the rock, just to kind of prep the space, because this is the biggest point of contention, because the deck kind of provides some privacy from everywhere else. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start attaching the vines to the fence. I'm going to take it off of the bamboo pole, because from the nursery it comes with like these ties. So I'm going to take those off and get it to the fence and kind of retie it to the fence so it'll start training itself along the fence line. Then I'll have my son go behind the fence back here and kind of hoe out all the weeds and stuff that are back there. And then I'm probably going to drop some wildflower seeds. Oops. The wind is crazy, so these have to go in today. I'm probably going to drop some wildflower seeds back there just to have some additional color. But I don't know. I just want to make sure that the weeds and stuff, we do it every year just to ensure the weeds don't make it to our yard. So I'm going to set the camera up so you can watch me put these tendrils on the fence, and then we'll start working on the rest of that. Also, in addition to that, hopefully you can hear this. It is so loud. It's pool building time. We're in a new subdivision, so everybody's building pools and stuff, so can't be mad at them. They're trying to get their yards together just like I am. But in addition to that, I've got hostas down here that I want to get in the ground. I bought one to go there. I'm gonna pull these roots up, put them somewhere else, and then I'm gonna separate this hosta and place it there to kind of fill this space in. After we work down below, we're gonna come over here to the side bed and try to get some stuff done. I'm so sorry about the wind, guys. March is crazy. I was able at my local nursery to find a dwarf rose of Sharon. This is little Kim. She only gets about 4 or 5 feet tall, but look at the flower. Oh, that's gonna be so pretty. And then we have Miss Molly. I've been waiting on her. I found her locally at Home Depot. We'll see about getting those in the ground. See if we can knock this bed out. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna try to get to as much as possible of that today. But the back fence is the primary goal. So let's set the other camera up and get to work. So I took the bamboo stick out because I'm going to train this vine to go up the fence. So I unraveled it, took some of this dead stuff out, and now I'm going to take the vines as they're naturally growing and lead them to the fence and tie them to the fence so that they can start making their way around. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. So we got the first one done, and it didn't take long. Basically what I did is I took the bamboo stick off, then unraveled them because they tied to themselves around that bamboo stick, and then took them and strategically tied them to the fence. What I'll do now that all of these are tied to the fence, once that one makes it, I'll guide it to the fence, and then I'll just start weaving them through the fence and along the top of the fence so that this becomes a green wall. So now that this one's done, I gotta go tackle that one, do the same thing. I'm gonna do that off camera, and then I'll come back and we'll start putting the viburnum in the ground. Okay, folks, if you can't hear me, we'll have to do a voiceover. But I am trying now that these are on the vine to plan out where the bed is gonna go. So I think I like the rock here to start the bed. Thinking about putting a shepherd hook in there and then having something annual here that can fall over just for some extra color over there. But I think I'm gonna bring it out and let it curve over to there, and that will make this bed really, really nice. I think that's the way we're gonna go. So we're gonna get after it. Always a sprinkler head, but this is deep enough, so we're good. And I'm gonna flatten this hole out just a little bit on the front so I can lean forward, and we're pretty good there too. So no worries, we're still rocking and rolling. Guys, we were able to complete the project for today. So we officially have planted up all of the bed right here, the foundation stuff that'll be there, the evergreen stuff. So now I know what I'm working with, and I know what I'm gonna have to go grab or add to the bed. I got some bulbs and stuff that I might drop down there after our last day of frost. A couple of weeks. We got 2 more weeks. And we'll see how it goes. So let me show you what I did, and then we will be back for another video soon. All right, so we have our vines attached to the fence, and I just attached them using like some garden twine. So word of caution, if you're dealing with these and you're going to detangle them like I did, just be careful, because like the new growth up here is sensitive. I lost a couple of vines, but they'll be back. I heard they are very aggressive, so we're going to see just how aggressive is aggressive. Over here behind the rock, the plan is to put like a post with a hook for 2 planters that'll trail down with something pretty, hopefully trailing over the rock. Then we got our sweet viburnum. They looking kind of rough because they took a little tumble a couple of times, but I'm hoping now that they're in the ground, they'll go ahead and recover. She's not broke or anything, just injured, but they already have so many white buds on them. They just are so pretty in the spring. So looking forward to those flowers. So I'm thinking, hold on, let me turn off my alarm. So I'm thinking I have some salvia growing from seed, or I might buy it. Depends on what my patience is looking like in the next couple of weeks. Plant something perennial flowering here with some annuals along the front, maybe some vinca or something. I don't know. We'll see what the nurseries have. Likewise over here, that can do kind of like a part shade situation. And then just kind of let this do its thing this year. See how it goes. Maybe plant something in the middle there as well. I'm going to get Tim to move this rock here. Oh, it's fine. And then once I've determined what I'm going to do to the fence line there, it's got to be something that can tolerate a little shade. I'm thinking mountain hydrangeas. I don't know yet, but that's what I'm thinking. And if so, then we'll just pick up on the other side of that big rock and go to the fence. And then we'll be done back here. Well, maybe not. No, I'm not going to come down. I'm going to leave that as a pathway. Probably going to do some type of pavers or something to go over there, because the grass don't grow real good. And then over there is where the plants with the hot tub and stuff are going to go. But I'm happy. This looks amazing. Like I said, this gets 10 to 15 feet tall. It won't happen this year, but the goal is to put some stuff in place where, again, get it to the fence line so I can underplant it. Maybe next year add some roses to the bed. I don't know. My thoughts are all over the place, but I'm at least excited about this. I think the vine will give us what we're looking for this season. And if not, then, we always have seasons to come. But thanks for watching, guys. If you liked today's video and you hadn't already, be sure to subscribe. Hit the bell notification so you don't miss our next upload. And I will see you in next week's video.